folks. Welcome to this boys varsity soccer game. Smith Academy Falcons versus your Pioneer Panthers. My name is Tyler Bohr. We're bringing you the play-by-play action this evening on a wonderful, just slightly on the cool side, but a perfect evening to be out here on the pitch watching these high school athletes play. Just coming off of the girls varsity soccer game, Franklin Tech versus Pioneer. Pioneer coming away with a 3-2 win over the Eagles. We are underway now. Falcons taking off real quick. And the color just took off real weird. And Smith Academy on the attack on the far side. Breaking through inside the box. Snagged away and kicked away. Finds Judah Glenn. The ball heads out of bounds. It will be a Falcons throw. It'll be another Falcons throw, a little bit more forward. And out of bounds, Pioneer throw. Ball no doubt getting stuck on the far side. Kind of with that tunnel vision, they're going to need to open it up to some of the real estate closer to us. Make something happen. Ball popped over to the Pioneer defense, decides to go wide. Smith goes on the attack, shot from the outside. It just surprisingly high, or just unexpectedly high, sails through underneath the crossbeam, and Smith Academy takes an early lead 2 minutes into the first half. Pioneer coming off of a big win last Friday against Greenfield, taking away the W 8-3. Smith Academy coming into this with a couple of wins versus Granby and Westfield Tech. Smith Academy record. And kicked out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Smith Academy record on paper coming into this is 3-6. Pioneer with a 2-6-1. Fairly evenly matched between the two. I would say they average about 1.2 goals a game so far. So again, statistically and on paper, they look pretty evenly matched, but we'll see what happens in the next 80 minutes of play. Ball sent through and scooped up, collected by Matt Reshot. Ball kicked wide, but staying within shooting range, cleared away. Brody Welcome in the middle, battling for that ball. Smith Academy with the steal. Ball to the far wing. It could open up for a cross out to the top of the box. A good tap sends it outside of the box and put back in. Easy collection for Reshot. think I've ever really seen double slide tackles like that. Very interesting. Well, draw it back. Brody Welcome kicking it forward. And bounce back up, hitting Tad Loud in the forearm. That'll be a free kick for the Falcons. So far, other than that first goal, quite the scramble has been happening. Ball to the outside. Looking to thread it through. Tommy Clary moves the ball to the outside, finds Mouthy. Back to Clary. Judah Glenn getting swarmed by white jerseys. And the ball is kicked away. And tough backspin. That's going to put it out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Ball to the outside. Crossed inside the box. No one will get there before reshot. Good collection. Falcons on the attack on the far corner. Turns it, tries to put it through the Pioneer defense. They say no. Up to the top of the box. Clary gets a toe on it. Put back inside the box. And switches to the other corner again. Ball punted inside the box. And kick to the outside by Hayden Gerard. Good chase down, but that will head out of bounds. It'll be a throw for the Falcons. Be a Pioneer kick. And knocked out of bounds. Another Pioneer throw. Out of bounds, Falcons throw. Dribbled inside the box. It's the chop and headed away. And punted inside the box and collected by the keeper. Ball dropped back to Brody Welcome. Brings it out to the side. Oh, tries to put it through. And kicked away by the Falcon defense. Pioneer throw. And comes down out. It will be a corner kick for Pioneer. And curved inside. Easy collection for reshot. And kicked out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Ball threaded through. Gerard gets there first. Kept in bounds. Jason Fahmy looking for that cross and then kicked out. And we'll have a corner kick. Beautiful little sunset in the background. They're very nice colors. Oh, not a corner. It'll be a throw. Bounces inside and gets the head. Unexpected. Smith Academy is 2 up. 14 minutes into the game. Easy collection for the keeper. Keeper is Callan Payne. Higuera moves it inside. Higuera double team, taking it to the outside, crossing it through. Famian. And a shot goes wide by Cajun Benson. Good maul movement. Ball getting caught with a little bit of bunching. A big drop. Kick back forward. Smith is there to take over. Brody Welcome sends it out to midfield. Benson scoops it to the top of the box and gets kicked away. And out of bounds off the Falcons. Pioneer throw. Pioneer corner kick. Ball comes in, takes a bounce. We can get a true kick on it. Smith takes over, sends it out to the far side, and kicked out of bounds. Falcons throw. Dirt into Colleen. Colleen pops one up, excuse me. Tries to find Glenn. Hops through to Colleen. Bounce away, he'll give it another shot. To Welcome. Switching to some fresh turf. Ball comes through. And kicked away. It'll be another corner for Pioneer. I was saying, beautiful sky. Beautiful sky. And back to the game. Well, drops in, swatted away by the keeper. Ball drop back to Stumpo. To Gerard. To Colleen. He's it through, and offsides call. When you're that close, there's a small line. You don't want to be offsides, but also waiting for that ball is waiting for the keeper to have enough time to come out and get to it first. It's a tough situation. Ball inside the box. And reshot scoops it up. Hanono moves it to the corner. Tommy Clary battling with the defense, who gets a foot on it, knocks it out of bounds. It will be a throw in the corner. One bounded, looking for Glenn. It was multiple teamed. Ball pops back out. Benson with it, trying to switch it over. Finds a way through. That schedule pops it in and collected by Reshot. And some sort of penalty against the Falcons. Pioneer with a free kick. And a go get it sent through. Tommy Cleary trying to get to it. And kicked out of bounds. Another Pioneer corner kick. So far, Pioneer has been finding opportunities to thread that needle and put the ball through the defense. Just going to need to keep plugging away at that, and hopefully they can put something on the board. Oh, Pioneer corner. Looks like there will be some sort of run-in play. Ball comes through. Off the foot of Smith defender. Pioneer will get another crack at it. Ball comes in. The head. And kicked away. Put through, goes wide. 2 shots on goal through that corner kick. One shot came in low, deflected off a defender's foot. And then another shot, and I guess based off what I'm seeing now, ricocheted off of another defender. Pioneer will have a third corner kick, this time on the near side. And a head on the ball, puts it away. Great job by Pioneer. They are now on the board. Third time's the charm on those corner kicks. Two to one Smith with 14 minutes left in the first half. And nice try to move to the outside. It will be a Falcons throw. And the ball pops through. Off of Black. It will be a kick for the Falcons. Ball comes through. Gerard clears it to midfield. Very physical and aggressive game is developing out of this. Brody Welcome moves it to the outside. Anthony Ellis trying to move it forward. Couldn't make the connection. And knocked out of bounds. Falcons throw. And offsides called on Pioneer. And Brody Welcome punts a rainmaker out of bounds. It'll be Falcons throw. Taking the throw is Oscar Higuera. Comes inside the box, within shooting range, and sneaks it through. Smith Academy with their third goal. Tough kick, hooked through. Very close to react to. As we approach 10 minutes left in the first half, Smith Academy now back up to leading by 2. And kicked out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Cross through. Big steal and kicked out of bounds. Pioneer throw. And a push from the back. Falcons kick. Falcons on the attack again. Benson weeding through. Ball dropped back. Kicked inside the box. And an offsides called on the Falcons. Drop back to the opposite side. Ball comes through. Smith on the attack. Takes a shot. Ricochets off a player and goes out of bounds. It will be Smith corner kick. Comes in short. Pops back out. Tommy Cleary's there. Puts it back to the outside. And a shot. And finds the upper corner. Cajun Benson with a beautiful, beautiful shot. Smith Academy snags another one. Brings the game 4-1 with 6 minutes left in the first half. And out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Out of bounds. Falcons throw. A Pioneer kick. Ball crossed through and headed away by Pioneer defense. Shooter Glenn finds Ellis. Falcons throw. Ball sent through over to the corner. A little bit too much on it. That'll head out of bounds, and it'll be a Pioneer kick. Pioneer throw. Smith throw. Under 2 minutes left in the first half. Smith with a 4-1 lead over the Panthers. Back to Brody, welcome. And pops it up. Easy collection for Payne. Connor Girton tracks it back to Clary and a welcome. Clary drops it back to Stumpo. Stumpo to Ted Loud. And ball goes out of bounds. Falcons throw. Another Falcons throw. And just out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Ball kicked through. Reshot puts it back into Falcon territory. Mouthy to Girton. Back to Colleen. Tries to pop it back up to Mouthy. And another offsides called. Boy, tough luck on being slightly over. Falcons throw. And another one out of bounds. Falcons will take the throw again. And another one. Falcons making their way down the field with throw-ins. And kicked out. It will be a corner kick for Smith Academy. And I guess timeout is called. Oh, no, I guess not. Comes in low, ricocheted back to the corner. Try to put the ball in again. Bounces through a number of players and comes out of bounds just as the half whistle is called. After 40 minutes, Smith Academy scoring 4. Pioneer puts 1 up on the board, trailing by 3. A good game so far. Pioneer had a number of opportunities, a few breakaways that came up short with some offsides, but so far I would say a number of Smith Academy goals is at a very, very quick, short, and cluttered area just in front of the goal. Pioneer's going to need to close that up and make something happen in the second half. But we're going to take a short break. Check out our sponsors, our wonderful sponsors that have paired up with BNC TV. We wouldn't be able to bring you these sports, and we love bringing you these sports, folks. These are fantastic things to cover. I love covering them. And our sponsors help us to do that. So, please be thankful with us for our sponsors that you're going to see coming up. We're going to take a short break. More boys varsity soccer action coming your way in just a moment. Stick with us. BNC TV Sports on BNC TV. And welcome back, folks. Second half, boys varsity soccer, Pioneer Panthers, Smith Academy Falcons. Another 40 minutes to go. Pioneer trailing by 3. Ball moves in the corner. Gerard trying to do more than clear it. Looks like Pioneer keeps it in and possession. Nice job. Judah Glenn sends it all the way over to Clary. Comes through to Brody. And kicked away before Pioneer can advance any more. It will be their throw on the far side. And if you're still with us during the break, I want to give a big thank you to our sponsors. Sam Browning Jr. Trucking, Sweet Lucy's Bakeshop, Works LTD, Wiggin Hydroseeding, Zilinksi HVAC, and DiGeorge Builders. Thank you so much for partnering with BNC TV and helping us bring these games to friends and family abroad, both through the cable broadcast on 1075 BNC TV, on Xfinity, as well as live streamed on YouTube. And another Pioneer throw. Well, sent to some open real estate. Aaron Muse tries to move it forward. And a push on Smith. Ball sneaks through. The keeper steps out, kicks it to the outside. Smith clears it. And a tough roll. Smith is breaking through, heading inside the box. Ball gets stalled and moves to the outside. But Smith is almost hanging on to it, and Pioneer defense swarms and clears it out of the box. Falcons throw. A shot to the inside. And I'm going to say an offsides call by the ref. Pioneer throw. A steal by Smith Academy. And a penalty will go in Falcons' favor. They'll get a kick. Yeah, nice collection by Matt Reshot. Bounds Pioneer throw. Judah Glenn takes the ball around, switches it to some open field. Gets punted to the back. Stumpo will chase it down and clear. Out of bounds off the Falcons. Ball sent out wide. Pioneer will get another throw further down into Falcon territory. And not much will happen. That heads out of bounds. Kick for the Falcons. Nice stop by Pioneer. That's wide Tommy Clary. Nice move. Falcons come up with a steal. Sends it down to the corner. And saved from the corner kick. It'll be a Falcons throw. Ball finds Judah Glenn, moves it to the middle, finds Hayden Colleen. Hayden Colleen sends it through. Josh Mouthy turns on the Jets, gets to it, crosses it over. Big collection by Callan Payne. Ball out, Falcons throw. Sends it over, finds Mouthy. Judah Glenn feeds it over to Colleen. Colleen takes a shot. And nice snag by the keeper. Another offsides call. And punted through. No one's going to get to that one. It'll be a goal kick for Pioneer. And a handball. Tough scoop up on the trap. Hit the Pioneer player in the hands. It will be a Falcons kick. And sent over and out. Pioneer will get another crack at the kick they just had a moment ago. Ball finds its way to Glenn. Glenn sends it wide to Clary. Clary sends it forward. That's going to get out of bounds. Falcons throw. Judah Glenn trying to thread through. Kicked away. That'll be a trip. Ball pops back out. Brody Welcome trying to knock it back in. Ricochets off of a defender. Pioneer will get the corner kick. Smith gets ahead. Looking to punt it back into shooting range. And looks like Pioneer will get a kick. Looks like the refs are cutting down on a lot of hands-on pushing, especially from the back, which is rightfully so. But when you have your hands on the other player and you're attempting to control that, looks like a very second time we've seen tonight, a very close to the line offsides. Nice give and go. Judah Glenn trying to break through. Ball switched to the outside. Heads out of bounds. Falcons throw. Falcons drop and switch. Clean, nice pass to Glenn. Sent through Pioneer throw near the Falcon bench. Oh, tough connection on the pass. Falcon throw. And kicked out of bounds. Falcon throw. Benson split through. Stolen away by Gerard. Take a back shot. Goes wide. Pioneer kick. And definitely, if any young people would like to help out, make these games run smoother, I'm sure that we could use a couple volunteers to run some lines. It would be just such a great help to go and gather kicks that go far out of bounds. Almost call it like a rite of passage or pay it forward kind of thing. Is any youngsters in the area that will one day be out on this pitch? Would love to have somebody younger than them running the lines. So the ball is out of bounds. It will be a Pioneer throw. Ball pops out wide. Kedgen Benson is there. Pioneer throw. And ball kicked wide. Falcons throw. And a push on Smith Academy. Pioneer kick. Ball comes through. Reshot. Comes out of the box. Kicks it out of bounds. Great defensive decision. Falcons throw. Coming up on 18 minutes left in the game. No score in the second half, staying 4-1 since the first. Smith on the attack, takes a shot, ricochets off the back of Hayden Gerard, who then clears it. And Colleen goes down. Will be another kick for Pioneer. Ball comes through. Judah Glenn takes it into the corner. Grant Murray gets a foot on it, knocks it out of bounds. Pioneer corner kick. And kicked out again. Pioneer will have another shot. And headed away. Pioneer with a shot. Comes back out wide. And out of bounds. Pioneer throw. We'll punt it up. Hoping to break through the Pioneer defense. Taken out wide. Brody Welcome trying to send it up. Out of bounds. Pioneer throw. And a shot, staying low, goes wide. Smith Academy kick. Smith Academy on the attack. Ball threaded through. No one is going to get there before reshot. Shot gives it a throw out. Gets stolen back. And kicked through. Reshot will snag that. We'll move to the outside, trying to find nice on the attack, but great job by Matt Reshot. Doing some tough work tonight. Welcome with the cross. And smart collection by Callan Payne. And kicked out of bounds. Falcons throw. Ball comes through. Judah Glenn takes the shot. And good catch by the Falcons keeper. That one heads out of bounds. Be a Pioneer throw. And kicked out wide. Pioneer throw over in the corner. And another one kicked out. A lot of defensive, get rid of it and let the clock run out moves by the Smith Academy defense. Understandably so when you have a 4-1 lead. It'll be a Pioneer kick. And the head on the ball was Smith. And the shot goes wide. And ball kept in. Gerard puts it into Judah Glenn, takes a shot. Tough time getting a lot of power to twist in a 180 fashion like that. Tadlow with a throw. Headed out of bounds. So thankful for our Lions boy tonight. Doing a great job. Oscar Higuera moves the ball inside the box. And ball pops loose during the scramble, but a whistle is called. I don't think there is a goal. Not exactly sure what it could have been. It could have been some sort of penalty against the keeper. I'm not exactly sure. Don't think it was any kind of offsides situation, but there is no goal on that one. The ball heads out of bounds. It'll be a Falcons throw. A number of Falcons switch out. Heading into the corner. They're going to either drop or cross it. Ran out of room. Off of Pioneer, though. It'll be a Falcons kick. Well, comes up to the opposite side. No one really touches it. Smith will get to it first. And out of bounds, Pioneer kick. Coming up on 7 minutes left in the game. Pioneer trailing by 3. Ball out of bounds, Falcons throw. Ball comes out to the wing, and they'll drop it and punt it inside the box. Another offside's called. Pioneer will take the kick just inside their box. Ball fed through and kicked away. Falcons throw. Headed away again. Falcons will do it again. And, well, you can't argue with that one. A throw coming down. Nobody was able to touch it. I dare even say caught watching. Ball just dropped down and was an easy shot on the goal, way too close. Smith brings themselves 5-1 with under 5 minutes left in the game. And back over to Tommy Cleary. Glenn over to Welcome. Stolen away by Falcons. We'll move to the outside and then kicked out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Ball pops through. And a penalty will be given to the Panthers inside the box. Judah Glenn will be taking the kick. Judah Glenn versus Callan Payne. And ball slips through wide left. It will be a Falcons goal kick. Nice switch over. Colleen moves the ball through. Comes out of bounds. It'll be another outbound Falcons kick. Sorry, I didn't start the clock. Entering into the last few minutes of the game. Comes through Ellis to Gurton and punted back out. Ball's out of bounds. Pioneer throw. Falcons throw now. Falcons breaking through. Ball popped back inside the box, scooped up by Reshot. Judah Glenn threads it through to Colleen. Loses it on the drop back. Punt it back inside. Glenn with a shot. Shade off the defense. Colleen has it. Big wall of white jerseys inside the box. Keeping up that protection. Ball sent to the outside. Will be Falcons throw. And knocked out off a white jersey. Pioneer will take the throw. Ball stolen, crossed. And a big punt. Sends it out, and that will be the game. Big battle on the pitch. Smith Academy comes away with a 5-1 win over Pioneer. Pioneer got themselves behind early on in the game. Started to mount what seemed like a little bit of a comeback, and Smith Academy answered back, get some assurance goals. And that was it. But that is it for us here for now tonight. Coming up later on this week, we'll be right back out here, weather permitting, on Thursday. And Thursday, no official title, but I'm going to call it Ladies' Night. Meaning girls varsity soccer out here at... Are both of them at 6 p.m.? Well, that's no good. I will have to double check the times on this. Oh, I guess looks like some things got moved. I'm going to have to recheck my schedule. But Thursday night, we won't be out here on the pitch. We are going to be in Messer Gymnasium. Pioneer Panther Varsity Girls Volleyball is going to be hosting Pioneer Valley Christian Academy. And that game is going to be coming your way roughly at 6 p.m. But volleyball is just one of those fickle sports that the start time may vary depending on previous games happening. But that is what is going on Thursday. Girls varsity volleyball versus PVCA. Going to be an exciting matchup. We'll bring that to you. And then for real, back out here on the pitch on Friday. The boys are back out here defending their turf against Turners Falls High School. That'll be an interesting game. That's at 4 p.m. Want to check that out. Plenty of sports coming your way as we come to a close of the month of September. Still a good portion of the month of October. Then the postseason starts. We'll see what's going on then. But we'll keep trucking along. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching this rebroadcast, live streamed. Thank you for tuning in, supporting your local public access. More importantly, supporting these high school athletes. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. My name is Tyler Borba, and we will see you next time.